Can we get the wire?
Can you do me a favor? Let's go that way with the camera so I can talk to you.
You're public property, man.
Okay. Go. Let's go. Keep going. I will talk to them privately.
Hey guys, today I present to you a channel called Adventures with Purpose. Several months ago, a video from their channel was recommended to me. After watching it, I immediately subscribed. Because of the nature of what they do, their videos usually involve police. The first video of theirs that caught my attention is where that clip you just saw was from. The police officers in that video were extremely rude, not just to the gentleman from Adventures with Purpose, but also to the family of the missing loved one as well. And that brings us to what it is exactly that Adventures with Purpose does. They dive in areas of water looking for missing people. Doing God's work is how I usually describe folks that go out of their way to help other folks. But in my opinion, Adventures with Purpose's work is somewhat biblical. This is one of those channels that I hope never goes away. In the video I'm about to show you, Adventures with Purpose is looking for a former mayor. And these guys are really good at finding folks. They're documenting the search, they're putting it out in parts, and bringing us along for the journey. I put together some clips for you from the documentary, and before you guys head over to their channel, understand that we support each other's work. I believe the two communities appreciate each other because both have good intentions. Alright folks, here's a glimpse into the tremendous work these guys do. Go subscribe to Adventures with Purpose and let them know San Joaquin sent you. I'll see all of you guys over there. Links will be in the description and in the pinned comment as always. Alright guys, here we go.
Today we are working on Ralph Brown, 76 years old, went missing on May 16th out of Cornelius. Thank you for joining us on day 2. We're back for the third day of searching for Ralph Brown. This is our day 4 that we're looking for. 4.5, 5.5 feet through the entire section here.
Dementia, on the other hand, is a slow, gradual impairment in a person's memory. At 76 years old, Ralph Brown gets confused from time to time. Dementia, the doctors say. But the former teacher, principal, and one-time mayor of Cornelius has never disappeared. Sunday, his wife of more than 50 years knew something was off. No signal since then, and there hasn't been any activity on Brown's credit cards. The family is asking people to keep a lookout for his car, a blue 2014 Nissan Sentra, license plate 319KQV. They're also asking those with rural properties to go tour them. They hope someone spots the father, husband, and public servant soon and brings him home safe.
You can actually see some tire tracks coming down that ramp. So Doug, with the water going this direction downstream, let me just show you what we're actually seeing here on monitors here. Right now we have a lot of trees and a lot of snags. This over here, the dark section, is the bank over there. And so we know that we're casting that far off to the right. Still
searching for what?
For Ralph Brown.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Has this car ever been found yet?
That's why we just got done checking the one and only place between here and Shampooey is that where the irrigation pump is at.
You think he drove into the water maybe, or?
Yeah, I mean his last cell phone pings, all the last cell phone pings were right here.
See, I mean, I was thinking that too. There's 2 or 3 private access spots that off the roads don't have gates or anything. I mean, if he drove one of those and he drove into the water, he could be in the car. But I mean, how do we not find the car yet?
Yeah.
To me, I mean, we gotta find the car.
Yeah. Find the car, find him. But alright, we're gonna go check out one more place. Appreciate you checking on us.
Not a problem. Is that 2 gallons enough? I got 2.5 more if you need.
Yeah,
it.
we're just Rogers Landing only.
Rogers? Okay.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You too. That was nice of him. Yeah. Check on us, make sure we weren't stranded.
Yeah.
76-year-old Ralph Brown was last seen Sunday, May 16th. Today, his family and friends spoke about new sightings that are giving them some hope. Ralph is a former Cornelius mayor, teacher, and is very involved in his community, but he struggles with dementia.
All the clues have dried up. There's no credit card activity. The phone has been dead since Sunday the 16th. He probably had a little bit of cash on him, but it's unknown, and we're also concerned that he hasn't had his heart medication
or memory medication since Sunday the 16th.
Well, really, I mean, again, it just comes back to the cell phone ping. I mean, a cell phone ping based upon previous cases we worked. Give me a cell phone ping all day long. I think it's been 100% up until now that we've been able to solve the cases with a cell phone ping. With this one, we've not been able to. You know what's crazy too is the PD sheriff that we just got done with. Didn't even have an idea that Ralph was still missing. Yeah, right. It was almost like it was shocked. Like I would think, and I'm not throwing him or the agency under the bus, but I would think that in the agency it would be a daily reminder of, hey, by the way, we still have Ralph Brown who is missing. Be sure to be on the lookout for a 2014.
Right, like a constant briefing, you know, like you said, a reminder. Hey, you know, so you know that this individual is still missing. A little bit from what I gathered, what was said that he brought up was, I mean, they're pretty much just waiting for his car to show up.
Yeah.
You know, which that's the easy part. That's the easy part.
Find the car, I bet you're gonna find Ralph.
It's not the easy part, but sitting back and waiting isn't gonna get anything done.
Yeah, the water clarity here is really good. I mean, you can see at least a good, 6-7 feet, which is really rare, for what we do. So this is excellent diving conditions, and the sun's shining. There's a great blue heron flying across the water right now. Got some people fishing. Just a beautiful, beautiful day. With this sun shining, it's really gonna light up, when we're diving. So conditions couldn't be any better.
I forgot to mention the car that we're looking for. Is a Nissan Sentra, I want to believe.
2014, bluish gray.
With the license plate starts in 319. I remember that part. So Nissan Sentra 4-door. Who is a Cornelius mayor, former mayor. He's now in his 70s, dementia, Alzheimer's. He ended up leaving his home, later in the evening, and just kind of told his wife, "Hey, honey." Yeah, no, it wasn't even "Hey, honey." It was like, "I'm going home." Yep. And in speaking with the family, it wasn't a "I'm going home." It was like, "You know what? It's been a good visit with you, Mom." Talking to his wife, thinking his wife, he often thought that his wife was his mom. And as though, I'm now going to go home to my wife. Now, where is that going to be? We don't know. Some of our other searches that took place, we really want to invite you to go check out episode number 1 and number 2. We really concentrated heavily on the Newburgh area, and the reason for that?
That's where his cell phone last triangulated, right there in that area. The Rogers Landing area was the last area his cell phone was in use. That night that he went missing, his cell phone hasn't worked since. None of his financial credit cards, debit, anything has been accessed since then. And he's got dementia. So he's endangered, and it's been 31 days now.
Yeah, and that was, our search was at the 2-week mark is where that was at. So here we are 2 weeks later. There's been a couple of, possible sightings. However, those sightings, the most credible one was actually followed up on, and they were able to confirm it over in Malala that it was another elderly man that actually lived in town. Yeah. So Malala is off the table. We've had 0 credible sightings in the past 31 days now. Now, the reason why we're back here in this area where the cell phones were pinging, we're currently at the Yam Hill boat ramp, and we'll throw that up on the map, and we'll throw some aerial shots here. But the reason why we're back here is because we didn't see this the first time we were here. Like, we pulled off on day 2, halfway through the day, because we're out of spots to search. Actually, let's go down there. Let's just cross this one off, because I do know that there's a couple of vehicles in here to begin with. This is where last year a gal drove in intentionally last year. Unless you guys have any other ideas on where we should hit next. So here's where we're at on this one. In fact, Doug, you can come around here on this. And I guess I'm gonna call this a little bit of my concern. If we take the square box, as to 99 cell phone ping. So here's our square box, okay? And here's where we're sitting at right now at the park. Cell phone ping, cell phone ping. It put it right over here for that last ping. These are those ponds, the waste treatment ponds is what you have over here. And we searched the road right above put in right here. We searched all of this. We searched the old boat ramp here. We went down underneath the bridge and we searched right along the road right here where a vehicle could go off, as well as there's a 90-degree turn right here that we searched. Now you have the water treatment, which there's no way we're getting into water treatment. They just won't let us in there. The other thing that I want to just bring to our attention right now, which we may have to put the boat back in the water, because look at this over here that we completely missed. Two things, and this is in our square box area. But let's go walk it. Like, how do vehicles actually get down here? That we've missed this road, but then also look at this back here. There's a little hidden pond back here as well. Too. You can see that this pond right here, but we searched on day one, we searched along the Willamette River over here, and we searched down to this other bridge, and there's another bridge over here, but that's the bridge that we came under. And then a little bit further over here, you can actually see Rogers Landing. Right there on screen is where we're at. So we came along all this. So you can see the road that we're standing in front of right now is actually this road that comes out and around. So the road comes out and then it kind of turns into right along here. It kind of opened up, and then we did some searching, like if a vehicle might have accidentally gone off. You can see right here is where we were searching along here. And with that, there was nothing else along the river that we were really able to identify. One other pond that you guys were also asking about, and I'll just fly over to it right now, was right next to both of these sewage treatment ponds you can see right here. But the other pond in question is just right over here, and all of this with it is within a fenced and gated area that late at night you're just not going to get into any of this area at all. And you can see that both of these, you can actually see the moss in the bottom of those. It's really shallow, and there's no way that you're getting into either one of those.
3, 2.
Beautiful. Oh, yeah, definitely all.
See it? I'll show you the clip later.
A ranger believes he spotted Ralph at the northern trailhead of Silver Creek Falls. Now he's seen here in pictures, but Brown is about 5'10", 210 pounds with gray hair and blue eyes, and is missing the tip of his right index finger. He was driving his 2014 blue Nissan Sentra. If you see Ralph, call the Washington County Sheriff's Office.
The search for the mayor continues, folks. They are documenting every step they take in finding him. Many cases have been solved because of these guys. Many more cases will be solved by them as well. The channel is binge-worthy. You'll feel good after watching their videos. Their work definitely has a purpose. It's very meaningful and it's extremely inspiring. One more thing before you guys go and subscribe to them. Some of you are probably wondering why I'm sharing their work. 2 reasons, folks. First reason is, I was already going to share the video I screen recorded for them several months ago. I just didn't really know how to introduce it, considering most of the police interactions they encounter, the police are willing to work with them. But as I'm sure you guys figured this much, they have encountered some heavy badge wearing police as well. Second reason I'm sharing this video is because one of the guys that works with them reached out to me. He appreciates my work, and he sent me some links and told me to take a look at the channel and asked me what I thought of it. I was totally blown away because I had already seen this channel. Like I told you guys, I was already subscribed. And I want to give a quick shout out to Depths of History, who does similar type of work like this. He dives in the water and finds things and brings them back to where they need to be. And I gotta say, guys, I'm truly inspired by the work of all these folks that are out there doing this. And I said it at the beginning of the video. I don't just believe that they're doing God's work. I also believe that this type of work is biblical in a sense. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to San Joaquin Valley Transparency. Make sure you subscribe subscribe to my channel as well and hit the bell so you don't miss the next video. We post every day. We try to educate ourselves so that we can bring you guys educational videos that you can learn from as well. All right, folks, have a blessed evening. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.